Are you sick and tired working your job and want to learn how to make money doing what you love to do? Well, let's talk about it. What is up, my Back to Life family? Thank you for coming back for another video. Thank you for watching last week's video. If you haven't, make sure you go check it out. It's my Tennessee to Hawaii, a day in my life travel vlog. Super appreciative of every single one of y'all and for everything that y'all are doing for me. To everybody that's copping the Back to Life merch, thank you so freaking much for the support. If you haven't yet, check out NicoBackToLife.com. That is NicoBackToLife.com. Grab your merch. We got chrome shirts, we got regular print, we got hoodies, crew necks, all that good stuff. Go check it out. Thank you very much. That's my plug for the day. Today, I want to start this video by saying happiness, the word happiness, joy, right? The times that we feel good, most of those times aren't at work, right? For most people, work is the worst place. Monday through Friday, you're just dreading those 9 to 5 or whatever your time is that you got to be in at work. And that's all right. I mean, I've understood to this point that in life, you're going to have to do things that you don't want to do. But let's talk about doing what you love to do and how to make money doing that. All right, there are ways, and I'm going to go into talking about that. But first, this is the first point I want to talk about. Let's talk about everybody that's successful out here, all right? Whether it's entertainment, whether it's fitness, professional sports, music, whatever it is that you do, they're able to wake up. They're able to have passion about what they do. They're able to wake up and say, let's go, I get to shoot another video today, or I get to go to the gym today, or I get to go make another song today. But those times aren't always good, right? There's ups and downs and all of that. However, they are okay with going into work and being able to do those things. Why? Because they are passionate about it. They have a purpose and they feel like that is what they were meant to do. Don't we all want to be in that position? Well, that leads me to my next point. The problem with most people nowadays, and what we're actually taught from a young age, is to chase money, right? Go to school, go to college, get in debt, get your degree, go pay off your student loan down, get a house, go pay off your loan. And guess what? Most people can never catch up. Everybody's always chasing that next dollar, and they forget that they actually love to do something, right? It becomes a Monday through Friday. Sometimes people are taking work into the weekends. We're literally working on the weekends, taking away from our families, taking away from whatever it is that you used to enjoy doing, whether it was when you were an adolescent, whether it was when you were a teenager, or in your 21-year-old days, whatever it is, we get away from that. Why? Because society tells us there's bills to be paid and you got to get a raise. You got to go to work. You got to keep grinding. There's nothing wrong with working. I'm an advocate of grinding and working every single day. But chasing the money is where the problem is. There's no experience in that. There's nothing that can fulfill you, because no matter what it is you try to get with money, there's still a void. There's still a void, all right? I don't want to get into that too much, okay? Let's talk about the cycle, right? The one I just talked about, where you're taught to actually go to school, get a degree, get in debt, and then go get a job, right? It's a cycle that we all are thrown into. We have no choice. If you don't go to high school, guess what? Or middle school, elementary school, guess what? Truancy, your parents go to jail. That's real life. That's just how it is. But we gotta be able to figure that out on the way there, okay? Be the person that says, hold up a second, I actually enjoy doing something. I don't wanna just go push papers. I don't wanna just go crunch numbers for somebody. Nothing to anybody that's an accountant or anybody that's an assistant to somebody. But listen, you've got to be able to take the time to do what you enjoy to do, okay? There is something that I wrote down, and I don't want to mess this up. When I say this, I want you to really hear this, okay? Before I fall into the system of preparing for retirement and doing what exactly everyone is doing, no, I don't want to live my life when I turn 60. I want to live until I'm 60 and beyond that. Retirement doesn't mean live. That just shows you're still alive. Number 3, let's take a second to think about what you like to do. Like literally, take a second, pause this video, whatever you have to do, write it down, okay? Think about it. There's things that you used to do when you were a lot younger that you truly enjoyed that you just fell away from, whether you had kids, whether something just popped up, responsibilities came, and you got away from it and you didn't even realize it. But there's something that you actually love to do. And I want you to understand, motivating people and traveling, to me, that is what I'm passionate about. That is what I love to me, that is just the best thing ever. Sorry, there's someone walking outside and I'm looking at them. But to me, motivating people and traveling is the best thing ever. Why? Because I get to encourage people, I get to lift people's spirits, and then I get to go learn about different cultures and see how the world is lived out in different areas, not only in the one that I'm in or grown up in or whatever that may be. So how does this apply to you? How can you actually make this happen? Like, yeah, you're traveling, you're doing great things. Awesome. Well, guess what? I have a job, I have kids, and I can't go anywhere. Well, that's all right. Okay. I have the answer to that. So let's move on and talk about how you can actually turn your hobby into an extra income. Okay. We're talking supplement right here. All right. So something on top of another. You don't have to quit your job. So stick with me. Number 4. Monetizing your passion or your hobbies can be easier than you think. Okay, it's a lot easier than you think. But in most cases, it's going to be the hardest thing you have ever done. Okay, if you want to live like the 1%, you have to start thinking like the 1%. Everybody in this world is not doing whatever they want 24/7 for a reason, okay? Some people, whether you can't muster up the confidence, whether you can't muster up the will to just drop everything and go, or whether you just can't. Guess what? Real life, humans, we got to actually analyze our moves a little bit, make sure that we're doing the right thing, especially when you have kids. If you're like me, no kids, you're 25, you can do whatever the heck you want. If you're graduating college, do whatever the heck you want, all right? But listen, you have to start thinking like that 1%. You have to be in that leadership role. You have to start applying things to yourself that make you think critically, that make you analyze, that make you want to experience and start creating things, okay? So if we're talking about making it into the top of whatever it is in life, right? You want to be in that top 1%. Guess what? Those people that are at the top, at their peak, let's talk about The Rock. Let's talk about professional athletes. Let's talk about whoever it is, your favorite entertainer. They work hours and hours and hours and hours at their craft. They perfect their craft. They don't stop. They do not stop. Think about these motivational speakers you listen to. Guess what they do? They keep speaking. Why? Because they get better and better and better. If you suppress the anointing that you have been blessed with, guess what? You are literally covering your flame. Like, you're literally putting your own flame out. You're stepping on your own toes. Like, you're literally just throwing yourself out the window before you give yourself a chance. But let's not overlook the little things, right? Like, we all want to see the flashy, the good stuff, the, oh my gosh, that guy drives a freaking yacht, that guy drives a Bugatti. That's all great stuff, right? If that's what you like. But don't forget about the little things, the process that gets you there, right? The process is the direction. Listen, the finish line will be there. I promise you. It might take a year. It might take 2. It might take you a month. You may do something that just goes absolutely crazy and the whole world goes nuts and you are the next Bill Gates. Awesome. Congratulations. But in most cases, that's not going to happen. You have to grind. You have to crawl. You have to scratch. You have to just claw at whatever it is that you want to do and keep going. You can't stop after the first week. You can't stop after the second week. Maybe after a year, you're barely making ends meet. That is okay. That is okay. People start things in their garages. People start businesses and storage units. You got to keep going. Listen, this stuff gets me. Whew, I love it. Okay. Think about Nike. The first pair of Nike shoes were sold out of the trunk of a car. Imagine if he had a bad day and didn't sell one pair of shoes that day and he quit. And he just quit everything. Can you imagine a world without Nike right now? Like, seriously. Can you really imagine a world without Nike? But he didn't. He put that work in. He grinded. He continued. He went door to door. He found people. Now look at Nike. It is a global company that continues to grow. They're not done. Literally, Nike's not done. You can't stop after the first day. Okay? Let's talk about just think about, just do it. Literally, like, use Nike as your example. Just do it. That's my motto in life. I just do things, right? You'll find yourself in that. You'll find what you like to do, what you don't like to do. Now let's talk about the 5th thing. Okay, let's talk about your community. That comes into play and you start feeling nervous. You're like, I don't know how people are gonna view me. I don't know what's going on. Listen, you're gonna have haters and you're gonna have supporters. Okay? The haters are a fuel and the supporters are still your fuel, okay? Use both of them to your advantage. So the negative people is what gives you that sudden urge to pop up and go, 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 let's grind. The positive people you have, the supporters, they're the ones that help keep you consistent. They're the ones that help you when you're down and you're like, man, I don't know if I can do this. And they're like, no, keep going, you got this. Listen, it's gonna take a lot of work. That's just the reality. Whatever it is you want in life, work, work, work. That is the unwritten and written and plastered rule for anything you want that's gonna be worth it in life. Let's talk about what kind of world we live in. Everything is transitioning. E-commerce is huge. You don't have brick and mortar stores around anymore. You don't have to go to the store to get your clothes or your back to life merch, get you some, or whatever it is that you're doing, right? You can literally hop on the computer, type it in, get it, boom, you're done, okay? So let's talk about starting your own store on Shopify, like getting your own store online, finding somebody that will sell your product for you, working things out like that. If you're passionate about something, you will find a way. That is the bottom line. If you're not passionate about something, you're not gonna find a way. I mean, I'm sweating doing this video. I'm in Hawaii, if you haven't noticed, and I'm dripping sweat right now. Luckily, I have on a black t-shirt and there's no ACs around here. We just open windows, but that is okay. Back to it. Listen, let's talk about it. You love the outdoors? Find something in the outdoors world. You like fitness? Find the fitness world. You like playing golf? Listen, you can be an instructor. People are willing to pay for these things. If you know how to dance, people will pay for a dance instructor. If you know how to swim, people will pay for lessons. You have something that you're great at. You need to figure out how to monetize it, and that's it. You just do it. If you know how to swim, go find a group of kids. Go to the Y. See if there's parents in there that need swim lessons for their kids, or if the parents want to do swim lessons. Everybody needs something in this life, all right? Whether you want to barter it, okay, that's still saving you money, so you can count that as income or supplemental income at that point. If you can do something for somebody and they can do something for you, you've just saved some money and spent an hour or two doing something where you would have been watching TV anyway. So think about those type of things. Every company out here is realizing the importance of an influencer, right? So in your community, you may be an influencer. It may not be on your cell phone. It may not be on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, but you might know enough clients to where you can offer a company, hey, if I bring you in 5 people and get them to buy whatever it is that they're selling, that's actually something you believe in. Can I get mine for free? Start a referral program. Start doing things like that. That brings you that extra income. How do you think I'm traveling? How do you think I'm doing all these things? This stuff isn't free, folks. You got to get income somewhere. And last but not least, be smart about this. I'm not saying drop everything you have going on. I'm not saying quit your career, but I am saying start somewhere. Keep your career in place, right? Go get that supplemental income. Supplement your income with your hobby, doing it 2 or 3 or 4, 5, 6 hours a week, whatever it is. Make a little extra money. You might get more clients, you might get more product, and then you can start making that transition. If it starts going crazy, now you may not need to keep that career anymore. What if you never liked it in the first place? Now you can supplement everything, your family, what if you're single, like you can literally live the life that you want to live. And that is my whole purpose behind this video. Whatever it is that you do, I promise you, you're good at something. Find whatever it is that you're good at. Find it and hone in on it. Be about it. Show people, okay? Don't be afraid to show people your talents. Everybody's good at something. Everybody is. Don't be afraid to show people your talents. Traveling the world, honestly, has been nothing but amazing and opened my eyes to so many opportunities without taking the risk of leaving. I mean, I had a teaching career. I was a personal trainer. I was doing all kinds of things. And I left all that behind so that I could go travel. That was a scary thing to do, but I believed in myself. Believe in yourself and your talent. And the world is full of opportunity. You can make it. You are good enough and you can monetize your hobby if you want to. If you want to. That's the thing. If you don't want to, this is a waste of your time. If you do, start today, start tomorrow. Whenever you're watching this video, figure out a plan, set it in place, and get rolling. This is the stuff that you need to be doing if you want to truly feel gratitude towards life, if you want to feel satisfied, it's not going to work and making $100,000 a year and spending it on things that literally leave you empty. That is not the answer to life. And I promise you, you can listen to anybody you want to in this world that's made a lot of money, and every single one of them say that money is not the answer, but it's the people you spend time with, it's the things you're able to do with the people you love, and that type of life. It's not the things. Those things will fade away. A new thing will come out, something better, something bigger, and the money fades, and that feeling fades. You're good at something, make it happen. I appreciate y'all watching this video. This is something I'm passionate about. I really want you guys to actually start investing time into yourself and actually making money off of it. Why not? That's what I do. This is how I'm traveling. This is how I'm making it go. If you haven't, make sure you go check out NicoBackToLife.com. Support the movement, support the Back to Life movement, join the family. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. And if you have been with me this entire time, thank you so freaking much. If you've shared this stuff, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. Y'all are awesome. My Back to Life family, I will see you on my next vlog. Peace.